Well, hi there. This is Scott, and I'm taking a break from my recording today to answer a question that has come up a little bit recently in terms of the AZ-203 or AZ-204 Azure Developer exams. And so I thought it would be a good time to throw on the video camera and answer that question. So this has come up in terms of should I go for AZ-203 or should I take the AZ-204 in beta? That is sort of the magic question. Now, the truth is we're here at the beginning of March 2020, and we're in this in-between time. So the AZ-203 exam is still valid, and you can still take it until the end of May. So that's March, April, May, 3 full months to take it. The 204 just entered beta last week. And so we're sort of in this state where should I do the existing one or should I take the next one? Now, so the AZ-204, again, like I said, is in beta. Some of the advantages of taking it are that you are going to save some money. I think there's a 80% off coupon or something you can get for that. Unfortunately, you don't get your results right away. So in a normal test, you take the test right on the screen. It says congratulations, prints out a piece of paper. You can see your results. Beta just says, well, thank you for taking the beta. And you're going to have to wait. We don't know exactly how much, but it could very well be the full 2 or 3 months to get that results, at least 6 weeks. So, you're going to, that's, if you're okay waiting, then that's fine. I believe the beta tests are generally longer. So instead of it being, 2.5 hours in the regular test, it might be, 3 hours or more in the beta. You're going to get more questions over that time. And at the end of the day, Microsoft's going to pick which questions they want to count. So maybe the easiest questions they drop off the test, or maybe the hardest questions. It's sort of like you don't really know how you did. You may feel like you did great, and then they didn't count those questions. You don't have the experience of other test takers. There's nobody posting, oh, I just took the 204. And I haven't adapted my study materials for it, and I don't think anyone yet has 204 study materials. So you're basically, you're one of the first in the world to take this. Now for AZ-203, like I said, you do have the 3 months. So you have until May 31st from today, 3 months approximately to study for and pass the test. The certification is valid for 2 years, just like the 204. So you don't get the certification for longer because you took the 204. The 203 is a known experience. You can find posts in my Facebook group, in LinkedIn and other places. And there are practice materials and whiz labs and my own courses and things out there, study guides people have put together. So those are sort of the pros and cons. Now, it might sound like there's not very many good reasons to take the 204, but I can make the case to take the 204. If you really, really want to take the 204, go ahead, right? I mean, it's not, it's sort of up to you. I've taken plenty of beta tests in my time. I took the AZ-500 in beta. I think I took the 300 and the 100 in beta, things like that. So plenty of betas in my experience. In this case, though, we kind of got burnt in when the architect test went from 534 to 535, finally to AZ-300. People who took the 534 kind of got burned because you could have taken that, and then 3 months later, that you can't upgrade to 300, and so there is a little bit of a memory in terms of this transition being being on the old test being disadvantageous. I don't expect this here, but the Microsoft burned me once, shame on you. Burn me twice, shame on me. There is a thing in the blog post that said that the certification might have some type of stamp on it. We haven't seen it yet, but it might just say, AZ-204 2020, in which case there might be some advantage to having the newer cert. But we don't know anything about that yet. They haven't been clear on that. The 204 exam covers less topics. They've taken out a lot and haven't added in a lot. So it might be an easier test. And ultimately, the tests probably aren't that different. Like if you compare the 203 and the 204 and you try to rank them in terms of difficulty, so that's my case for taking the 204. Ultimately, it's up to you, right? So if you want to take the 203, if you want to take the 204, go ahead. Again, you're going to have to wait. It is might be a bit longer. You don't have the experience of other students. There might be bugs. Lots of reasons not to, but if you want to, do it. Nothing wrong with taking the 203. You take the 203, you can study for this, and in a month, study for it and pass it, and you're done. And you got your certification, you put it onto your resume, you put it onto your website, and then you move on to your next goal in life. And you're not hanging around waiting 3 months for the results. So it's not clear. We're in an in-between time, truly. But I still think the 203 is a good option. There's plenty of time to take it. You can do it easily within a month of good studying with good resources at your disposal. And you'll have the results right away. But if money's an issue, or you don't care about whether you get the badge or not, 204 is a great option too. Anyways, hopefully that's clear. I mean, it's not clear because I don't have one single answer, but hopefully that makes sense. Thanks a lot for watching. Let me know if you have any other questions. When I see little questions like this, I think creating these videos would be very helpful. Thanks.